This one?
Nope. This one. Yep. Hit the allow. There you go. Go back to racing. There you go. Now it's on TV.
All right, you good, Polly? Yeah, go ahead and where you at? Oh. Yeah, I just need you to check in. In other words, you're saying that Corey needs to get more transponders. We need to get more transponders. Need an order.
Corey Bosworth. We are live.
We are live. All right, go ahead. Check in, Polly. We'll probably do a lap real quick. All right. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead, line her up. Oops.
Polly, fireball.
Andrew
Polly.
in the 1, Disc Dog in the 2, Rich in the 3, Polly in the 4, Devin in the 5, Dave Magoon in the 6. Andrew, go up to the 1. Keep on going, Andrew. About right there. All right, Disc Dog in the 2, Rich in the 3, Polly in the 4, Devin in the 5. Devin's all clear body, yep. And Dave Magoon. All right, I got marshals. I got a grid. Keep it clean. We are going on the tone in less than 5. All right, Andrew had the lead. Disc Dog takes an early lead. Polly goes right into the thing. All right, Disc Dog leading the way, followed by Dave. Both brothers leading the way. Andrew in the 3. See if Polly can reel in Andrew. Dave and Doug already coming up on their first victim for lap. Oh.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
You'll be all right, son. Everybody's got to race Sal anyways. You're lucky to race with Sal. Not these guys can't race with Sal. All right, 3:40 to go. Disc Dog, Dave, and Polly. Polly moves up to the 3. Disc Dog with 11.4, Dave with 11.2, Polly with 11.6, Andrew with the 12.7, Devin with the 13.0, Rich with the 15.6. Oh.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Watch the beginning of straightaway. Beginning of straightaway. Beginning of straightaway is clear.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Polly. Fireball,
yes.
Polly.
All right, Disc Dog, Dave, Polly. Devin and Rich battling it out. That's the race to watch. Devin and Rich, both in Cadillacs. Cadillacs whacking everything. Doug and Dave on a Sunday stroll. Both of them in 11-2. This dog with 11-2-4-4. Dave with 11-2-2-3. That's my 1 and 2. Polly in the 3. The 11-5. Andrew right behind him. 12-1. Rich moves up to the 5. Devin drops down to the 6. Rich drops down to a 12-6. Devin to a 13 flat.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
All right, Disc Dog, Dave, Polly, 35 seconds to go. 17.5 pan car, you are up next. Got 2 heats of them. Ooh, ooh. Throttle control, friend. Throttle control.
Ten, 9,
There you go.
8,
Perfect.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rich Rider done.
Rich
Polly,
flips out, finishing.
Fireball, Polly done. Disc Dog done. Dave Magoon done. All drivers are finished. Andrew Kotrick done.
All right. See Devin out in the next one. 17.5 pan car. You guys are up. Next. Go ahead. Those that just drove spec. Come out here and marshal, please.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Ken, always late, Souther. Disc Dog. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Chuck Allered. Zach Green. Ken, always late, Souther.
All right, let's see. I got Ken out here checked in already. Let's see. I need Zach to check in. This AC is cold up here. Drinking a cold drink.
Zach Green.
Wind just blowing in my eyes. You out of here, Jeff?
I am.
All right, Big Hefe. I'll see you letters.
You take tomorrow off?
Who, me?
Yeah.
17. Am I taking tomorrow off? Yeah.
So you're not gonna be here.
No.
Okay.
n-
Enjoy your day.
No,
I won't be here.
I'll
I won't
probably be here.
Saturday, so
Yeah, no, Dave. So you and
Disc
Dave
Dog.
swapped
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Oh, that's
so,
what it was. That's why it was weird. I was like, wait a minute.
So I'll see you next week.
Yeah, Dave can hang out here with us on the weekend. You can start building your models.
There you go.
All right, just waiting on Polly. Chuck, you're out of this one, right? You broke. Polly, you broke too? I got 3 of y'all out here? All right. We'll do that on the next heat. Polly, you going to be broke all night? Okay, never mind. Okay. Ken, Disc Dog, and Zach. I'll call you guys' names off. What? Okay. All right, Ken and only Ken. No, Chuck ain't coming. Chuck's scared of you, Ken. He got scared of you. He got so scared his ESC broke. Ken and only Ken on the sound of the tone in lesson 5. This dog. And Zach. It's going to be like watching grass grow. Oh, she's not doing well? It's gotten worse? What does she have?
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Disc Dog, and Zach Green. After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Disc Dog, and Zach Green.
Bobby Alarid. What happened to Chuck Alarid?
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Zach Green, and Disc Dog.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it as is. I don't think I need to go any. Well, I do want to go faster, but I don't need to right now. All right, 4:40 to go. What happened with it, Doug?
Rush me Waba Bosworth. Love you daddy from Ellie.
He's down in his little pit, Ellie. I'm sure he loves you. Are you watching? All right, 3:40 to. Oh no, 4:15 to go. Coming on that halfway mark. Zach is in the number 2 spot because there's only 2. Whoa, Zach.
After 4 minutes 1 second,
Did you glue your
the top
sidewalls?
drivers are Ken, always
Your
late,
sidewalls
Souther,
glued?
Zach Green, and Disc Dog.
Is that a Saltoon car? You got to drive like him, dude. Yeah, you got to drive like him. You got to drive that thing hard. Not hard into the barrier, but all right, 3:30 to go. Ken and Zach. Ken drops down to an 8-1. Zach with a 9-3. Ken doing very well. 8-1 and a 17-5. And he says, bye, Zach. My fast guy's coming up next, too. Who I got coming up next? All right. I got Matt Kyle,
3
Isaiah,
5 minutes 1
Senzo,
second.
Sal,
The
and
top
Blaine up in
drivers
this
are
next
Ken,
one.
Always Late, Souther, Zach Green, and Disc Dog.
All right, up next. Matt Kyle, Isaiah, Senzo, Sal, and Blaine for the next 17-5. In about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Kyle, we're going to share bodies tonight, okay? So don't kill this body too much. Don't put Matt Kyle too much to shame, all right, son? He's still got 2 minutes. There's no reason why you should be waiting.
2 minutes 6 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Ken, Always Late, Souther, Zach Green, and Disc Dog.
Matt, I'm going to need your help up here when that time comes because we'll let him finish his car so he can get out here on the track at least. If you don't mind, sir.
Are you in 13th and?
Oh, shoot. We are at 13.5. Oh, you know what? John can announce 13.5 because he's not racing 13.5. I just want to try mine out. That's it.
I just want to beat Robbie.
No, you're going to beat me. I'm not worried about that. Sal's already going to beat me. I ain't worried about that. I just need to stay out of his way. Touring car is going to be pretty good because all of us are at the freaking same time right now. All of us are down at 9-3 to 9-1 right now.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Ken, Always Late, Souther, Disc Dog, and Zach Green.
Yeah, okay. All right, 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. Ken and Disc Dog. Kai, go up there. Let's go. You're up.
You have somebody, right? I just do a little bit.
Good luck out here.
Great turn.
10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1.
Just drive easy, okay?
Ken, Always Late,
We'll get her
Souther
figured out.
done.
And
All
Disc
drivers
Dog.
are
Oh, Disc Dog
finished.
got fixed? What?
Disc Dog done.
He came in second. That's what I'm talking about. All right. That's a race. We'll see Zach out in the next one.
Up next, race number 3. 17.5 pan car. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Matt Kyle, Isaiah Esplana,
All right, I need some volunteer
Senzo
marshals out
Reyes.
here.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio,
No, that's
Blaine Shabarth.
Isaiah's up. He's 17.5. He jumped a 13.5 earlier. Little bit easier, son, okay?
Senzo Reyes,
You'll be all right.
Sal,
If you need
Throttle
any
Master,
pointers, Sal's right next to
DeFazio.
you.
Blaine Shabarth.
Oh, wait, Isaiah. Good God. 1 second. Bring your car over here.
Matt Kyle.
What, transponder? Robbie, is transponder? Yeah, I got a transponder right here.
Sorry about that. Isaiah forgot his transponder, or I forgot his transponder. All right, go check in, Isaiah. Yeah. All right, Isaiah's checked in. Good deal. All right.
Isaiah Esplana.
Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. Go ahead. Line her up in the back. All right, Matt, Kyle, Isaiah, Senzo, Sal, and Blaine. I will call your names off. Matt, Kyle, and only Matt, Kyle, on the sound of the tone in lesson 5. Isaiah, Senzo, Sal, and Blaine.
Richie DeMarc. What up?
What's up, Richie? Or Hot Rod? Nice and easy, son. Nice and easy. Get used to that car. It's pretty much a brand new car for you. Good deal. It's a tank, son. You'll be all right. Go ahead. Is it broken? Or is it just... Bring it over here, Zach. Zach, bring it over here.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Blaine Shabarth.
Richie DeMarc. Now car what?
Hold on, buddy. You'll get back out there. Hold on. Hit the throttle again.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Blaine Shabarth.
Press it again, Isaiah. Okay, try again. Isaiah, press your throttle. Really? Okay, go ahead.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Matt Kyle. After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Matt Kyle.
All right, Sal with an 8-1, Senzo with an 8-5, Matt Kyle with an 8-9, Isaiah with a 9-3. Those are fast laps out there. 3:18 to go, 3:18 to go.
After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Matt Kyle.
All right, Euro Truck, you are up next in about 2 hours. No, I'm just joking. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. You guys are up. Euro Truck.
After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Matt Kyle.
All right, 1:45 to go. Isaiah down to a 9 flat. Let's see if my boy can get down to an 8. I think that's all what matters tonight for us. Isaiah gets down into the 8s tonight. Oh, still doing that same thing too, huh, Isaiah? Spinning out. What do you think, Brian? Preload on the side, huh? I did loosen up the springs, though. He'll spin out right. Usually spins out. All right, 1 minute to go. Isaiah drops down to the 8s. Good job, son.
1 minute After left. 7 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Senzo Reyes, and Matt Kyle. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt Kyle done. Senzo Reyes done.
Matt done, Senzo done, and
all drivers are finished.
Sal's done. That is a race.
Master,
up next,
DeFazio
Euro Truck.
Done. Up next, race number 4. Euro Truck. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Robbie Esplana, Corey Hoff, George Foy, Andrew Kotrick, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
All right, we need Robbie, Corey, George, Andrew, Polly, and Sal.
Corey Hoff, Andrew Kotrick.
How'd it do, Matt?
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Zach Green.
One by one.
Could I have Polly cross the line? Only Polly. Cool. Then you just drive it. Okay, cool.
Polly, Fireball,
Awesome, I got that.
Polly.
Could I have Corey cross the line?
Corey Hoff.
Could I have George cross the line?
George Foy.
Could I have Andrew cross the line?
Andrew Kotrick.
Let's have Robbie cross the line.
Robbie Esplana.
Awesome. We got everybody checked in. You guys need a couple laps? All right, let's get them lined up. We got Robbie in the 1, Corey in the 2, George in the 3, Andrew in the 4, Polly in the 5, Sal in the 6, and Zach in the 7. You guys happy? We're going to be going on the tone in less than 5. It's a rough first lap for you guys. All right, coming around, we got Sal in the 1, George in the 2, Robbie in the 3, Corey in the 4, Polly in the 5, Andrew in the 6, Zach in the 7.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Corey Hoff.
Looks like we got Sal with an 11-3, George with an 11-7, Corey with an 11-8, Robbie with a 12 flat. George, you're about 1.2 back. A little over 3 minutes to go.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Corey Hoff.
Sal and George are still on the same lap. Corey's not far behind, 4.1 behind George. That gap drops down to 5.1. Sal gets caught up in some lap traffic. Robbie's now in the third. He's 5.2
2 minutes
back
3
from
minutes
George.
1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
Sal's still got fast lap with an 11.2. George drops it down to an 11.34. One minute and 30 seconds to go. See if George has anything for Sal here.
One minute left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
Sal in the 1, George in the 2, Robbie in the 3, Corey in the 4. 15 seconds to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Robbie's
1.
going to go one more.
Polly, Fireball.
When you cross
Polly
the line,
done.
you will be finished.
Zach Green done. George Foy done. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. Andrew Kotrick done. Robbie Esplana done. All drivers are finished.
Everybody's
Hoff
finished.
done.
We had Sal in the 1, George in the 2, Robbie in the 3. Good race. You came back.
Yeah, I was not ready.
Up next, race number 5. Formula 1. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Polly, Fireball, Polly. Tyler McGill. Tyler McGill. Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, we got everybody checked in. You guys ready? This one's Ifmar. We'll have Polly start first and Tyler second. Your race will start when I call you. Polly, you'll be starting on the tone. In less than 5. Tyler. Need a marshal here. We got Polly in the lead. Tyler's not far behind, though. Let's see what the gap is here. 1.9 seconds Tyler's behind. He drops that gap. Oh, we now got Tyler in the lead. Polly's 2/10 back.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly,
Polly moves
Fireball,
up to lead.
Polly.
Safe to say you guys will both be getting a sticker tonight. Tyler throws down a 10-8. Polly's got an 11-1. Tyler's in the 1. Polly's in the 2. Polly's only 2.2 back. Keep it clean. This is a good battle here.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
Polly has a massive wreck. He's in the middle of the track. Scrappy? Yep. Oh.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
A little over 1 minute to go. We got Tyler in the 1, Polly in the 2. Polly's 13 seconds back. 15 seconds now.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
Yeah. What's my pass lap? 10-8. Polly's throws down an 11 flat. He's almost in the 10s. Just finishing Polly is a win now. 10 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Polly's going to make
5,
it one more
4,
lap.
3,
Tyler
2,
is too.
1.
Wait for her to call your name.
Polly, fireball, Polly done. All drivers are finished.
Both are
Tyler
finished.
McGill done.
Tyler in the 1, Polly in the 2.
Up next, race number 6. 21.5 Touring. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is John Carpenter, George Foy, Robbie Esplana, Tyler McGill, Brian Cravens, Phil Clough. Brian Cravens. Robbie Esplana. John Carpenter. Phil Clough.
Test, test. We need some volunteer corner marshals out here, guys.
Tyler
I need
McGill.
a check from George. George just come up. All right, corner marshals, guys. We need some corner marshals out here. Thanks, Polly. I need a couple down here on my end. All right, thank you.
George Foy.
Okay, I got everybody checked in. Straightaways closed. We'll have John and only John on the tone. I got one down here. All right. I think we can cover it with those three. All right. All right, John and only John on the tone. Less than 5. George, Robbie, Tyler, Brian, Phil. All right, everybody's on the clock.
After
4
minutes
minute.
left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
No, they're 2. All right, we still have John in the 1. His fast lap is an 8.7. Robbie's got an 8.9. George a 9 flat. Brian 9 flat also. Phil a 9.1. Looks like Robbie is 3.6
After 3 minutes
behind
left,
John.
the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
George is 2.2 behind Robbie. Brian is 0.3 behind George. Phil's 1.7 behind Brian. 3, 4, and 5 are close. Two minutes left, drivers.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and Brian Cravens.
Robbie's still holding. He's 4.8 behind John. Brian's 3.3 behind Robbie. Brian and George battling out for that 3 position right now. Go faster, Brian, if you cut that parachute out of the back.
1 minute After left. 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
Guys got 20 seconds left. Oh, your tap let George get around you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Carpenter done. Brian Cravens done. Robbie Esplana done. George Foy done.
All right, John takes that.
All
Robbie
drivers
2,
are
George
finished.
3. George
Phil
and Brian
done.
battled it all the way out. George got him. need one is I just need one to TQ there, Phil. That's all I need.
Up next, race number 7. 13.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order
13.5
is
pan cars.
Robbie Esplana. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Ken, always late, Souther. Blaine Shabarth. Corey Hoff. Matt Kyle. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Matt Kyle. Corey Hoff. Ken,
All
always
right,
late,
still need
Souther.
Robbie to check in, Blaine to check in, and Sal to check in.
Blaine Shabarth. Sal, Throttle Master.
I got everybody checked
DeFazio.
in. Let's go ahead and back
Robbie
her down.
Esplana.
All right, guys. Faster car coming up on you. Give them some room. If you see a purple and white car, that's your leader. Give them some room. I want to watch that anyway. Let me call a couple minutes and then you take over. Sounds good. All right, guys. All right, Robbie and only Robbie's going on the sound of the tone. Everybody else wait till they call your name. Robbie, less than 5. Ken, Blaine, Corey, Matt, Sal. All right, everybody's on the clock. All right, guys, Sal out to an early lead. Down the straightaway he goes. His next victim's going to be Corey. We got Ken in the 2 spot. Ken only 2 100s back. Ken having a decent run here. Ken down the straightaway.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, always late, Souther.
Oh, watch straightaway,
and
guys.
Blaine
Watch
Shabar.
straightaway. Go untuck the body. There we go. All right, Ken out front. Blaine in the 2. Corey in the 3. Matt Kyle in the 4. Robbie in the 5. Sal slips down to the 6. Sal's got plenty of time, though. Let's see if he can make his way back up here. Ken, Blaine, Corey. It's your top 3.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Ken, always late,
All
Souther,
right.
Blaine Shabarth, and Corey Hoff.
Ken, Blaine, Corey, Sal. It's your top 4. All right, let's look at some fast laps out there. Ken throwing down the fastest lap, 7.6. Oh, 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 oh. Your leader on his lid. Oh, we got all sorts of carnage out there.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Blaine Shabarth, and Corey Hoff.
All right, guys. Ken lead them around. Blaine only 1.9 back.
All right, guys. 4:30 left to go. You want it, John?
All right, Ken having a great run out here today. He throws down a 7.6 as his fast lap. Everybody else is in the 8s. Ken's the only one in the 7s.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Blaine Shabarth, and Corey Hoff.
Sorry, Sal was in the 7s too with the 7.7. We'll see him out here on the next race. No, he's back out. Blaine's 3.7 back, 3.4 back now. He's catching up to Ken. Corey in the 3, Robbie in the 4, Matt in the 5s. Robbie's having a good run. He throws down an 8 flat. Blaine's 3.3 back from Ken. Ken needs to keep it clean.
After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Blaine Shabarth, and Robbie Esplana.
Robbie 16 seconds back from Blaine. Blaine's 4 seconds back from Ken. Ken's got that Awesomatics dialed in. Robbie's looking real good with the new Eclipse 6. Pulls over for a pit stop.
After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Blaine Shabarth, and Corey Hoff.
Blaine's 5.2 back from Ken. Corey moves up to the 3. Blaine 7 seconds back from Ken now. We got about 1 minute to go here.
1 minute After left. 7 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Ken, always late, Souther, Blaine Shabarth, and Corey Hoff.
Ken's coming up on Robbie next. Blaine 7.9 back, 30 seconds to go. Blaine drops that to 1.5 back. Keep it clean, Ken.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See if Ken can do it. Only 1/10 of a second back.
Robbie Esplana done. Ken, always late, Souther done.
Ken
Blaine
pulls it
Shabarth
off.
done.
Blaine finishes
Corey
less
Hoff
than
done.
1/100th of
Matt
a second
Kyle done.
back in second. Good race.
All drivers are finished. Up next, race number 1. Spec 4 Tech Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Andrew Kotrick, Rich Ryder, Devin Kelsey.
Hey, Chuck, what's your status? Still broken? Maybe. Paul, you're out.
Polly, Fireball, Polly. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Andrew Kotrick. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Dave Magoon. Devin Kelsey.
All right, guys, race number 1. Let's go ahead and get him out there. Disc Dog, Dave, Polly,
Dog.
Andrew, Rich, and
Rich
Devin.
Ryder.
All right, 13.5 pan car, guys. Need you out here to Marshall. All right, I got everybody checked in. Let's go ahead and grid them up, guys. Disc Dog on the point, Dave in the 2, Polly in the 3, Andrew in the 4, Rich in the 5, Devin in the 6. 13.5 pan car, guys. Need somebody in the middle. Here comes Sal. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got Smia grids. We're going to go on the tone.
After
4
1
minutes
minute
left.
the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Rich Ryder. After
3
2
minutes
minutes
left.
the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Rich Ryder.
All right, guys. Disc Dog out front. Disc Dog is on a new TQ pace. Dave Magoon in the 2, only 5.2 back. Rich in the 3. Andrew in the 4. Devin in the 5. All right, guys. 2:15 left to go.
After
2
3
minutes
minutes
left.
the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Rich Ryder.
All right, 1:45 left to go in this one. All right, Disc Dog, Dave, Rich. That's your top 3. Dave still only 4.8, or make that 1.5 behind Disc Dog. That's the battle to watch, 1 and 2.
After
1 minute
4
left.
minutes the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Rich Ryder.
All right, guys, 45 seconds left to go. Race number 2. Start thinking about it. That's going to be 17.5 pan car. We did combine 17.5 pan car because we had a couple people drop out. And Chuck still might drop out. We don't know yet. All right, guys, 20 seconds left to go. We'll give you some time, Blaine.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, keep
Dave
going,
Magoon
keep
done.
going. Dave, you're done.
Devin Kelsey done.
Devin, you're done.
Rich Ryder done.
Rich, you're done.
All drivers are finished.
This dog's going to
Disc
take the
Dog done.
W. Does not reset his TQ, though. Misses out on that by about 1 second. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars back. Come right back out here to Marshall. Race number 2. Let's go ahead and get them out there.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Ken, Always Late, Souther. Senzo Reyes. Matt Kyle. Disc Dog. Zach Green. Chuck Allered. Blaine Shabarth. Zach Green. Disc Dog.
No, that one's already sold. Yep. That got picked up yesterday. That $350 one? Yeah, it got picked up yesterday. All right. 17.5 pan card. Just waiting on Sal, Ken, Senzo, Matt, Chuck, and Blaine. Chuck, you're out of this one, yeah? Oh, you're in this one? Oh, nice. Yeah, I just need you guys to check in. Sal needs a wow. Sal got a racer's minute, and we got track repair anyways. It's just a chassis. And then what changed from the 6.4 to the 7? 6.4 to the 7, kingpin front end, narrower chassis, all kinds of stuff.
So a lot.
Matt Kyle.
A lot. But the B6.4, we have at least about 8 people that race the B6.4 still yet.
I want the 7 for the 17.5 and the 6 whatever for the 21.5.
Ah, yeah.
I want my B7 to be like pretty, up with y'all. The 21.5 is just me for fun. Someone bought that 21.5 I brought back too.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. The SP. All right, still waiting on Sal, Ken, Senzo, Chuck, and Blaine. Did you guys... Chuck, you got a transponder in there? It's not picking up. Yeah, it's not picking up.
Blaine Shabarth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
Fan. Crazy how fast they are with the 1-cell battery. 1S. It's a 1S. Specifically 1S. Where are you at, Chuck? You check in, Chuck?
Senzo Reyes.
Check in one more time, Chuck. Go through the... Oh, he needs a transponder? Okay. No, he's probably plugged in backwards. Here's Ken. Ken, go ahead. Check in, Ken. When you can. This class makes my eyes water every time I race it. And I haven't raced 13.5 in
Ken, always late, Souther.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We cut really tight.
This one seems more my. I like the touring one. That was the first time I Marshallville that I actually watched it. I like that one.
I drive tight on touring. Still nothing. Okay. Yeah, you're still not. Oh, there you go, Chuck. Finally. Okay. All right. Straightaways
Chuck
closed.
Allred.
Straightaways closed. I got 8 of y'all. I am calling y'all quick. Marshall, stay on your toes. Sal and only Sal on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Ken, Senzo, Matt, Disc Dog, Zach, Chuck, Blaine. Damn, I didn't call it that fast? Thought I called it fast. Slow down, Sal. Oh, Chuck on his back. Watch there. Thanks. Coming down the straightaway right now. The silver and blue. Yeah. All right, Ken out in the lead. Ken's in the lead. Sal in the 2. No, that's Senzo. Ken has the he has the feathery flames.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are
He's
Ken,
right behind
Always
Sal.
Late, Souther,
Right there.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Senzo Reyes.
All right, Ken, Sal, Senzo. That's my 1, 2, and 3. Sal 0.4 right behind Ken. Senzo 4.4 right behind Sal. He's in the 3. Matt Kyle's right up on Senzo. 1 second. He just dropped back a little bit. Blaine 0.3 right behind Matt in the 5. Disc Dog and Chuck going at it. 6 and 7. Zach in the 8. Ken down with 8-2. Sal with 8-1. Senzo with 8-6. Blaine with an 8-7. Matt with an 8-9. Disc Dog with a 9-2. Chuck with a 9-2. 9-5. Watch the straightaway. Go low on the straight. Go low on the straight. The cars are coming so quick, so watch how you throw the cars out there.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Ken, Always Late, Souther,
No, it's
Sal,
trash.
Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Senzo Reyes.
All right, that changed up some things a little bit. Sal, Ken, Blaine, Senzo in the 4. Senzo 1.2 right behind Blaine. 0.7 right behind Blaine now. Blaine fighting for 2. Ken's in the 2. Blaine 1.8 right behind Ken. Senzo 0.1 right behind Blaine. All right, Sal, Ken, Blaine, Senzo. The battle for 2, 3, and 4 is on. Up next, Euro Truck.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, Always Late, Souther, and Blaine Shabarth. After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Senzo Reyes. After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, Always Late, Souther, and Blaine Shabarth.
.205 to go. Sal, Ken, Senzo, my 1, 2, and 3. Blaine right behind Senzo.
2 minutes 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, Always Late, Souther, and Senzo Reyes. After 7 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, Always Late, Souther, and Senzo Reyes.
All right, Sal, Ken, Senzo. Sal still with an 8-1. Ken up in the 2 with 8.255. Senzo with an 8.661. Blaine 8.714. Matt and Chuck going at it between 5 and 6. Blaine's looking to move himself up, number 4 overall. We will see. He's got 20 seconds to do something.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Ifmar start. Keep on going until she calls your name. Keep on going until she calls your name.
Sal, Throttle Master.
Sal done in the
DeFazio done.
1.
Ken, Always
Ken
Late,
done in the
Souther
2.
done.
Matt
Disc
done
Dog
in the
done.
5. Disc Dog in the
Matt
7.
Kyle
Blaine
done.
in the 4.
Blaine
Senzo in the
Shabarth done.
3. That
Senzo
is
Reyes
a
done.
race.
All
17.5
drivers
pan
are
car.
finished.
Euro truck. We are
Chuck
up.
Allred done. Up next, race number 3. Euro Truck. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, Robbie Esplana, Corey Hoff, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Zach Green, Andrew Kotrick. Robbie Esplana. George Foy. Corey Hoff.
All right, guys, need Sal to check in. Paulie, Zach, and Andrew.
Polly, Fireball, Polly. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
All right, looking for Zach and Andrew. Here comes Andrew. Here comes Zach. All right, need some marshals out here. If you're in the last one, need you right back out here.
If you were in
We're
the
about
last
ready to get her
race,
going.
we need you out
I
here
got
to
Ken
marshal.
out here.
Marshals, Andrew Koch. Marshals, Marshals.
Did you forget to turn it on?
No, I think I forgot to plug the battery.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I keep getting nasty emails from YouTube. Oh, you violated copyright, blah, blah, blah. We're going to sue you, blah, blah, blah. You got to give us your firstborn child, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. What? Because we were playing that song on our live stream. I already had to give them my birthday this year. I mean, they took my birthday away. All right, guys, go ahead and grid them up. Oh, let's wait till Zach gets out here. What is it, Zach? Oh. Go ahead and cross the line for me real quick, Zach. There we go.
Zach Green.
All right, guys. All right, you're good. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got some grids. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Oh, Robbie looking to the inside early. Does not work out for him. Sal gets away clean.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana. 2
After
minutes
3 minutes.
left. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana. One
After
minute
4
left.
minutes.
1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. George Foy done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done. Robbie Esplana done. Corey Hoff done. All drivers are finished.
All right, guys, that's
Andrew
race.
Kojic
Sal's
done.
going to take the W. George finishes in the 2, Robbie in the 3, Corey in the 4, Paulie in the 5, Andrew in the 6. All right, guys, go and put your cars back.
Up
Come right back
next,
out here to
Race
Marshall.
number 4.
F1. Let's go and get them
Formula
out
1.
there.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly. Tyler McGill.
Yeah, I need marshals out here. If you're in that last race, I need like 2 marshals out here. I got George out here. Thank you, Corey. It's only 2 cars out here. My 2 podium finishers. Who's got? Oh, Tyler McGill. You got TQ. You got TQ. Tyler McGill in a TQ slot.
Polly, fireball, Polly.
Hey, at the end of the straight, or the beginning of the straight, can you turn that car around? Thank you, Andrew. Oh, yeah, Andrew couldn't see it from that angle. Not with that big carpet there. Okay. All righty then. Are we ready to rumble? All right, Tyler, Polly. Tyler is my current TQ. Tyler and only Tyler on the sound of the tone in less than 5. And Tyler. And Polly, I meant. Oh. All right. Let's see what happens here. You just got to maintain that distance, Tyler, if not better. Never mind. Polly got up to the 1. You're .053 right behind Polly. Just pull it, pull from him. Oh, Polly taps. Oh, okay. You got your lead now. Here comes Tyler. You're only going to be like 0.5 right behind him. Let's see. 0.2. 1.2. All right. This is good practice for y'all for Saturday. Oh, I'm sure John will race. John will be here. He's just depressed eating his chips over there at the end. He'll be all right.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Polly, fireball, Polly, Tyler McGill.
All right. Tyler and Polly, 3:45 to go.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, fireball, Polly. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, fireball, Polly.
Randy Erder. Tyler let the car roll and you're driving into deep and blowing out the corner.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Polly, fireball, Polly, Tyler McGill. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Polly, fireball, Polly done. All drivers are finished. Tyler McGill done. Up next, race number 5. 21.5 Touring. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, George Foy, Brian Cravens, Phil Clow, Tyler McGill, John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, George Foy.
Is Phil out? I know Brian is. Tyler's still coming? Yeah, I know Brian's out, Phil. Okay, they're coming. Need some corner marshals from that last one.
Phil Clow.
Okay, thanks.
Tyler McGill.
No, this is 21.5. And then 13.5 pan car. Yes. So, yes. All right, we got everybody checked in. I got 3 corner marshals like last time. All right, we're going to get this one going. We got John and only John on the tone in less than 5. Robbie, George, Phil, Tyler. All right, we got John out in early lead. Robbie's 2.7 behind John. Phil's 0.4 behind Robbie. George is 1.5 behind Phil. And Tyler is 5 behind George.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and Phil Clow.
John's fast lap is an 8.5. Robbie an 8.7. George is a 9 flat. Phil is a 9.1.
After
Phil
2
and-
minutes left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
Phil and George are going back and forth. Looks like Phil is 2 seconds behind George.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
Looks like everybody's stretched out a little bit now. Still have John, Robbie, George, Phil, Tyler.
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
Up next is 13.5 pan car. Guys got 50 seconds left.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Carpenter done. Phil Clow done. Tyler McGill done. George Foy done. All drivers are finished. Robbie Esplana done.
All right, John takes that. Robbie 2, George 3.
Maybe one of these guys will. Hey, Sal. Corey wants a minute.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Ken, always late, Souther. Blaine Shabarth. Robbie Esplana. Corey Hoff. Matt Kyle. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Corey Hoff. Robbie Esplana. Ken, always late, Souther. Matt Kyle. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
All right, we got everybody checked in. Corey's car is looking good already. Few laps out. All right, we're going to have Ken in the 1, Blaine in the 2, Robbie in the 3, Corey in the 4, Matt in the 5, Sal in the 6, Corey in the 7. This is... Yeah, I bet. Yeah, oh, we need a marshal down at the far end. Thank you. If you're in the last race, please come out to Marshall. Is everybody good? You think we're good? Okay. So I'm going to call your name on the tone. Ken's going to go first. Blaine's going to go second. Robbie's going to go third. Corey's going to go fourth. Matt's going to go fifth. Sal's going to go sixth. Corey's going to go seventh. I'll be calling you guys quick, so be ready. Ken in less than 5. Blaine. Robbie. Corey. Matt. Sal. Corey. Watch coming off the straight. Go inside. Clear. Break a wheel. We got Corey in the 1. He throws down a 7-6. Sal moves up to the 1. He throws down a 7-5. Corey's 2/10 back.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Blaine Shabarth.
Closest race on the track now is Corey and Sal. They're battling it out. Corey's down to 2/10. Blaine's 4 seconds back. Robbie's 2 seconds back from Blaine. Corey's coming up on some traffic. If you see an orange car, give him a little bit of room. Looks like that's Sal ahead of him. Thank you, Matt. Sal stretches out the lead a little bit. Corey's 1/10 back.
After
Corey
2
drops
minutes,
his fast
the top
lap to a
drivers are Sal,
7.5.
Throttle Master, DeFazio, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, and Blaine Shabarth.
Corey and Sal are battling it back and forth. Sal's down 900ths. Thank you, Robbie. Sal does a pirouette. He lands it, though. Sal's going to have a little mistake there. Now 2.8 back. Blaine's in the 3, 8.8 back from Sal.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Blaine's having a good run. His fast lap is a 7.8. Corey and Sal are both down at 7.5. Looks like we got 4 cars out on the track. Matt's having some technical difficulties. Sal's 4.3 back. Corey's on pace to reset TQ by over 8 laps.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine
Someone's
Shabarth.
off the track. That was Robbie. Now we're down to 3. You guys got plenty of track out there. Sal's about 1 lap back. Corey's got that thing looking dialed. First run out. Think this car is definitely a little better than the last car. Three minutes to go.
3 minutes 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
You did. You were doing good. Corey's out there with that new Schumacher Eclipse 6. Sal's out there with the Accelerate Prodigy, and Blaine's out there with the CRC. All cars are looking good. No real changes. Sal's 9.9 back. Blaine's 13 seconds back from Sal.
2 minutes After 6
left.
minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Corey's on pace for a 62.804. Sal a 60.803. Blaine a 58.803. Top two are going to reset TQ most likely. Blaine's almost there also. He just needs to pick it up 3.8 seconds. One minute 20 to go. Corey's car is just screaming out there. Doesn't look like it has much fall off at all.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Blaine Shabarth.
Sal's doesn't look like it has quite the straightaway speed, but he's got it through the corners. Twenty seconds left.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Corey and Sal both have a little hiccup there.
Blaine Shabarth done.
It's not going to affect much. Corey drops down to a 61.805.
Sal, Throttle Master,
Sal does a
DeFazio done.
59.8 flat. Both
Corey Hoff
reset
done.
TQ.
All drivers are finished.
Good race.
Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth done.
Main's up next.
Up next, race number 1. Spec 4 Tech A main. Race order is Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Rich Ryder, Andrew Kotrick, Devin Kelsey.
All right, guys, 2-minute call, 2-minute call. Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, Paulie, Rich, Andrew, and Devin. 2-minute call, guys.
Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, guys, after race number 1, we're going
Magoon.
to take a 5-minute break. After race number 1, we're going to take a 5-minute break, unless you guys want to take a 5-minute break right now. Right now? Let's do a 5-minute break right now, guys. Practice is open if you guys want to run some laps.
Corey Hoff. Devin Kelsey. $16-2.
Threaten sicken. BS6 yours on streamba.com, remove the space, at C4L8FC66.
Corey Hoff. Disc Dog. Rich Ryder. 9-1. 8-6. 8-6. 8-6. Andrew Kotrick. 8-3. 'Polly, Fireball, Polly. 9-5. 17-9. 8-9. 15 flat. 14-5.
All right, looks like you guys are ready.
11-8.
Alrighty. Yep, going to need some marshals from the 13-5. Marshals from the 13-5. Let's get our main started. Practice. I'm going to turn off practice real quick. Corey out there with an 8-6 and 8-3. Goodness gracious. All right, it looks like I got everybody already checked in. Yeah, you guys want to go ahead and line up? You guys already did your laps and stuff? All right, Disc Dog in the 1, Dave in the 2, Polly in the 3, Rich in the 4, Andrew in the 5, Devin in the 6. Gonna line her up. Gonna need some marshals out here. All right, Disc Dog, move up just a tad bit more. Yep, right there's good. Devin, Lee, yep. There you are. All right, I got Marshall. I need Marshall's on the end over there. You got it right there, Corey? Okay. So I got Marshall's on the end. Got Marshall's over here. All right. Amen. Disc Dog with the current TQ. Dave, Polly, Rich, Andrew, Devin. You guys are all going on the tone in less than 5. Throw them in on the inside. No, you're good, Rich. Go ahead. Right after. Polly, Disc Dog, Dave, my 1, 2, and 3. Wow, over the guardrail. Dave, you were up there. Let's see if Andrew's making a, Andrew just passed you up, and Devin. Let's see what happens now. Let's see. Up, Andrew up to the 3, Dave in the 4.
5
Dave
minute
is
left.
reeling
The
in
top
Andrew.
drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Disc Dog, and Andrew Kotrick.
See if Andrew can fight off Dave. He comes down the straightaway. In the infield they go. Oh, Andrew taps into Dave. Polly and Disc Dog going at it. That's the battle to watch right there. Yellow and orange come down the straightaway. Battle for the lead. Oh, who was that tap? Doug, you tap? Yeah, you better start yelling at yourself for that. All right, Polly, Disc Dog, Dave, my 1, 2, and 3. Andrew in the 4, Rich in the 5. Oh. Wait,
Roger
and
Two
go.
minute left.
Bosworth.
The top drivers are Polly,
Daddy, I see you from
Fireball,
LA.
Polly, Disc Dog, and Dave Magoon.
All right, Polly, Disc Dog, Dave. Dave getting taken out by all the lap traffic. All right, Andrew, number 3 is coming up on you. Thank you. Here comes number 1. Thank you. Oh, no, yeah, that is number 1. And number 2 right behind you. Polly, Disc Dog. Polly and Disc Dog Disc Dog was right there on Polly. Let's see if Disc Dog can do something. He got 3 minutes, Disc Dog. You got plenty of time. See if you can reel him in.
Polly, Disc Dog, and Dave Magoon.
Yeah, plenty of time. He's got to get by lap traffic. Number 2 is coming up on you guys, Andrew and Rich. Let him by. Thank you. Polly just got to keep it clean. Coming up on some laughing. Oh, head on. Here comes Doug. Doug catches up with Polly. And Polly tried to drive right back into him. Polly over here doing it for Dale. Ooh, Doug is on a oh. Doug is on a mission. He's trying
2
to.
minutes, 4 minutes, 1 second.
Oh,
the top
Dave
drivers
drops
are
down
Disc
to the
Dog,
3.
Polly,
What?
Fireball, Polly, and Dave Magoon.
All right, Polly drops down to the 3. Disc Dog, Dave, and Polly. All right. See if Polly can capitalize on Dave here. Oh, Rich goes over. Watch the straightaway. Watch the straightaway. Go inside. Go inside. Oh, never mind. Sal is busy out there. You sure, Corey, you don't want to try slash?
One minute left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Disc Dog, Dave Magoon, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Polly got yellow paint all over the place. 35 seconds to go. Disc Dog with a 10-6. Dave with 11-0. Polly with 11-3. Andrew with 11-5. He's in the number 4. Rich in the 5 with the 12-2. Devin with a 13 flat all the way across the board. Those are my fast laps out there. 20 seconds to go. My podium finishers. Y'all make your way over here.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dave Magoon done. Rich Ryder done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done.
All right.
Devin Kelsey done. Disc Dog done. All drivers are finished.
Y'all still
Andrew Kojic done.
God. You're supposed to do it for Dale. Yeah, you did it for Dingling, all right. This Dog, Dave, and Polly. Wait for Corey to get his phone real quick. I'll pass the cars up to you. Up next, 17.5 pan car. Sal needs more time? No, he done charged that 60 amps.
Up next, race number 2.
Oh.
17.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Ken, Always Late, Souther. Senzo Reyes. Blaine Shabarth. Matt Kyle. Chuck Alarid. Disc Dog. Zach Green.
All right, guys. Now that that race is over, we have an announcement to make about Fortec. It is going open radio starting on Saturday. So Fortec Spec will be open radio starting on Saturday. All right,
Senzo Reyes.
17.5 pan cars.
Blaine Shabarth. Matt Kyle.
All right, looking for
Sal, Throttle
Ken
Master,
to check in,
DeFazio.
and Chuck, and Disc Dog, and Zach. Polly. Oh, yeah. How's 5280, Senzo?
Disc Dog.
A little tighter track, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Here comes Zach. How we looking, Ken? How we looking, Chuck? Oh, here comes Chuck.
Zach Green.
All right, need some marshals out here, guys. If you're in that last one,
If you were in the last race, we need you
I
out
need
here to
2
marshal.
on my end.
Marshals,
I got
Chuck
nobody
Allen.
on my
Marshals.
end.
Marshals.
I need 1 more on my end. I got a full heat here. I need all the marshals. I need 1 more on the end of the straightaway. If we can get 1 marshal at the end of the straightaway.
Ken, always late, Souther.
1 more at the end of the straightaway there. Yeah, end of the straightaway there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Sal is your current TQ, or is your TQ. Ken starting right behind him in the 2. Senzo in the 3. Blaine in the 4. Matt Kyle in the 5. Chuck in the 6. Disc Dog in the 7. Zach in the 8. All right, guys. Show some respect to your leaders if they come up on you. He's coming. We got a full heat, so there's going to be plenty of lapping going on. There we go. You're good. Yeah, you're good. All right, guys. I got marshals. Marshals be on your toes. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got a grid. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Oh. All right. Sal starting to stretch it out a little bit. Senzo in the 2. That all white card down the straightaway he goes right in front of me. Ken in the 3. Ken right behind Senzo. Blaine up to the 2. Senzo to the point. Did you miss a lap, Sal? Yep.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Senzo Reyes, Blaine Shabarth, and Ken, always late, Souther.
You still leading, Sal? Okay. All right, Sal leading him around. Ken only 6.6 behind him. Senzo in the 3, 8/10 behind Ken.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, always late, Souther, and Blaine Shabarth.
Good enough, Andrew. We'll fix it after this run. All right, guys. Sal out front. Sal's in all sorts of traffic. Sal down the straightaway he goes. All right, guys. We got Sal, Ken, Blaine. Ken and Blaine battling it out for 2 and 3. Down the straightaway they go.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken, Always Late, Souther, and Blaine Shabarth.
There we go. Thank you, Blaine. All right, battle watch is Ken and Blaine still. Blaine less than a second behind Ken. Blaine finding some speed out there tonight. Oh, Ken taps out.
4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master,
All right, Blaine up
DeFazio,
to the 2.
Ken, Always Late.
Let's see if Ken
Souther,
can reel him
and
in.
Blaine Shabarth.
We got 340 left to go, guys. 340. Senzo up to the 3. 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 4 within 2 seconds of each other. All right, 2, 3, and 4 right in front of me. They're within a second. Blaine, Senzo, Ken. Down the straightaway they go. Ken to the inside. He's got him. Oh, Ken taps out. Let's see if they can work together and start reeling in Blaine here.
3 minutes 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Ken, Always Late, Souther.
All right, 250 left to go. 2, 3, and 4 still within about a second and a half. Oh, you've done that a couple times tonight, Senzo. All right, Ken up to the 2. Blaine in the 3. Senzo in the 4. 2:15 left to go. Fast lap, Sal 8-1. Ken throws down an 8-2. Blaine an 8-2. Senzo an 8-5. Oh,
2
body
minutes
tuck.
left. After 6 minutes 2 seconds,
Oh.
the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Ken,
Oh,
Always
Ken
Late,
taps.
Souther,
Oh,
and Blaine Shabarth.
right in front of the driver's stand. I don't know, Zach. Yeah. There's only a minute 30 left. All right, Sal, Blaine, Ken, 8 seconds behind Blaine. Senzo right behind Ken. About 2 seconds back.
One minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Blaine Shabarth, and Ken.
Oh, watch straight away,
Always
guys.
Late,
Go inside.
Souther.
Go inside. Inside. Broke. Go and pull it. Go inside. Your intestines are dragging out. It's no good, man. That's not supposed to happen. All right, guys, 25 seconds left to go. Sal, Blaine, Ken. Ken right behind Blaine. Was right behind Blaine. Ken would catch Blaine and then mess up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
All right, keep
4,
going until she says you are
3,
done.
2, 1. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. Ken, always late, Souther done.
All right, that's
Senzo
a race.
Reyes done.
Sal's going to take
All
the W.
drivers are
Blaine
finished.
finishes in the 2. Ken in
Blaine
3.
Sugarth
Senzo in the 4. All right, I need the top 3 to stay up here.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Good job, good job.
Euro Trucks. Let's go and get him out there.
Up next, race number 3. Euro Truck. A main. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. George Foy. Robbie Esplana. Corey Hoff. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Zach Green.
Jeff
Andrew
Harless.
Kozik. George
Let's go
Foy.
Jorge.
Robbie Esplana. Corey Hoff. Andrew Kozik.
Hey, Robbie.
Sal, Throttle
Chuck,
Master.
put your motor on your
DeFazio.
table there. All right, looking for Polly. Here comes Zach.
Polly.
All right, guys, need some
Fireball,
marshals out here.
Polly.
You got it.
If you were in the last race, we need you out here to marshal. Marshals, marshals, marshals.
All right, looking for. All right, guys, I still got some Eclipse 6s for sale. Eclipse 6s over there, Matt. Just right over there in that case. It's like 10 steps from you. All right, Zach's going to pull it. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and grid them up, guys. Sal is your TQ. George starting right behind him in the 2. Robbie in the 3. Corey in the 4. Corey finding some speed in this class. Paulie in the 5. Andrew in the 6. All right. Do I got one in the corner over there? I got Ken over there. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Oh. That's what you call the old bump and run right there. All right. Sal and George getting a little breakaway here. Down the straightaway they go. George finding a little bit of speed out of that truck here tonight.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Corey Hoff.
Oh, watch the end of the straightaway. All right, guys, we got Sal leading them around. George in the 2. George only 2.9 back, still kind of hanging in there. Robbie in the 3. Robbie 7.5 behind George. Corey 2.3 behind
the top
Robbie.
Drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, still plenty of time. 3:50 left to go. All right, Corey up to the 3. Robbie slips down to the 4. Robbie used to dominate this class. Well, he used to finish second behind Sal all the time.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Corey Hoff.
I like the way Robbie's body looks, though. I think Robbie's got the best body. The old Biddy Designs. Of course, he's got a big dent in his hood tonight. It's more aerodynamic. It's more like a pan car. Oh, watch straight, clear. All right. I think it's good, Chuck. There we go. All right, go, go, go.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Corey Hoff.
All right, guys, 1:30 left to go. Oh, watch straightaway, guys. Go outside. Go outside on the straightaway. And it's not going to matter, Corey. All right, guys. Sal, George, Robbie. Everybody's kind of spread out here. Really no close battles. Everybody's 10 seconds apart. We got a minute left to go.
1 minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, 10 seconds. Keep going until she
10,
says you are done.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. George Foy done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done. Corey Hoff done. All drivers are finished. Robbie Esplana done.
That's the race. Sal's going to take it. George finishes in the 2, Robbie in 3, Corey in the 4, Polly in the 5. I need Sal, George, and Robbie up here. George is getting quick in here, man.
Jeff Harless. Oh man, George was fast tonight. That Sal guy is on another level.
Hey, Jeff, where are you at, Jeff? You're not here.
Up next,
All right,
race
F1
number
cars,
4.
let's get them out there.
Formula 1. A main. Race order is Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
F1. You guys want to do a full 6? What do you guys want to do?
Jeff Harless.
Well, you paid for 6. Might as well
Working
get
too
6.
much this week.
Yeah. Working too much. You need to quit that job, Jeff. You need to be racing, buddy. This whole work thing is cutting into
Tyler
your
McGill.
track time.
Polly, Fireball.
Man, we haven't even
Polly.
started yet. Polly's already giving him the wheel. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. I need, like, another marshal out here. I don't need a bunch. I need like 3 max. That's 1.5 marshals per car. I think we'd be. Oh, yeah. That's the main, buddy. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone.
Jeff Harless. Hard to do when you own the business, and yes, I need more track time.
Well, it's easy then. You just delegate. You just delegate the business.
After 5 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Tyler McGill, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, 2 minutes to go. Both of y'all in the 10s. It's a good deal. Tyler still has a TQ.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Tyler McGill.
All right, guys, 1:15 left to go. Actually, a close race. Tyler only 4 seconds behind Pauly. All right. Oh.
After
All right,
5 minutes,
1 to go
the
to
top
figure this one
drivers are
out.
Polly, Fireball, Polly, Tyler McGill.
Oh. Tyler would catch up and then mess up. All right, guys, 10 seconds. You guys are going to
10,
go
9,
one more time
8,
probably.
7,
Oh,
6,
Pauly taps a
5,
little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, last lap. Tyler's going to do it. It's got to do it now. Oh, he is not going to do it. All right, I need both of you to stay up here.
Polly, fireball, Polly done. All drivers are finished. Tyler McGill done.
All right, guys. Need both of you right back out here to Marshall, and I need some volunteers. I need at least 3 volunteers out here.
Up next, race number 5. 21.5 Touring. A main. Race order is John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, George Foy, Brian Cravens, Phil Clough, Tyler McGill, George Foy.
All right, we got a racer's minute, guys. Racer's minute.
Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get them out there.
Tyler McGill,
We got John out there. Got Phil out there.
John Carpenter, Phil Clow,
Hey, Brian, you out of this one? Okay. All right, need some marshals out there. Need at least 2 on my end. All right, let's go ahead and grid them up, guys. Need Corey in the center. Need 1 over here. Thank you, Sal. These guys shouldn't hit anything. So, yeah. What? Oh, I don't know. Somebody stepped on it, probably. Gotta fix that. All right, guys. I think we're good to go. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're going to go on the tone. Nice, clean start. All right, John out front. Robbie in the 2. George right behind him. Phil right behind George. 2, 3, and 4 within about a second of each other.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
All right, Robbie, George, and Phil. Still plenty of time. I don't know if I'd be too aggressive too early. Tyler, try to get out of the way. Calling it quits. John's just on a different level out there. Oh, Robbie taps. George and Phil are going to get by. Oh, Phil or George gets on 2 wheels.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers
Phil
are
gets the
John
short end
Carpenter,
of the stick
George
on that
Foy,
one.
and Phil Clow.
Oh, Robbie taps.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are John Carpenter, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
All right. John out front. George, 8.6 behind him. Robbie only 1.1 behind George. Automatics.
Two
After 4
minutes
minutes.
left. The top drivers are John Carpenter, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, 150 left to go. Phil's getting beat up out there. All right, guys, George and Robbie still battling it out. We got 1 minute to figure this one out.
1
After
minute
5
5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are John Carpenter, George Foy, and Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, 30 seconds left to go. Robbie not really reeling in the gap at all here. George just keeping it smooth. 15 seconds left to go. Keep going until she says you are done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robbie Esplana done. John Carpenter done.
All right, I need top three to stay up
Phil
here.
Clo done.
John's going to take
All
the W.
drivers are
George
finished.
finishes it
George
in the
Foy
2,
done.
Robbie in the 3, Phil in the 4.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Blaine Shabarth. Ken, always late, Souther. Robbie Esplana. Corey Hoff. Matt Kyle. Corey Hoff. Blaine Shabarth.
Josie. Hi. Thank you for putting this stream up for us to watch.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Matt Kyle.
No problem.
Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
All right, we're just waiting on Ken and Robbie. Ken's out.
Robbie Esplana.
All right, we got everybody checked in. You guys ready? We got Corey going on the tone. Oh, well, everybody's going. Yeah, not Ifmar. You guys don't want one more round of qualifying? All right, we got Corey, Sal, Blaine, Robbie, Corey, and Matt. All right, we're going on the tone in less than 5. We got Corey and Sal out to an early lead. Robbie in the 3. We got Corey throwing down a 7.46. Sal's throwing down a 7.56. Some close racing. They're coming up on some lap traffic. Looks like they'll be
After 1
coming up
minute,
on Robbie
the top
next.
drivers are Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master,
Thank you, Robbie.
DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
The gap is 0.4 of a second. Looks like they're coming up on Matt next. Thank you, Matt. Coming up on Corey next. Thank you. Gap 0.6 of a second. Still got 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. They're both in the 7.4s. Sal hits a 7.42. Corey has a 7.44.
After 2 minutes, the
Sal
top
taps.
drivers are Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie
Still a long
Esplana.
race to go. Corey stretches out the gap to about 2.3. Watch the end of the straight. Clear. Sal's now 5.8 back. Looks like Corey's going to come up on Robbie next. Gets around him.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Some good footwork there. Got one on the back section, go high. Clear. Got one on the straightaway, go high, go high. Clear.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Sal's about 6.7 down. Still 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Sal gets involved in some lap traffic again. Looks like the car is tweaked. Watch the straightaway.
After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Corey's got that car dialed in. Straight out of the box setup, apparently. Shows the potential of the Clip 6. Two minutes, 25 seconds to go. Corey in the 1, Sal in the 2, Robbie in the 3, Blaine in the 4. Blaine's about 5.8. Blaine's 51 seconds, sorry, off Robbie. Robbie's 5.8 off of Sal.
Two minutes left. After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Corey's coming in with the average of 7.7 lap time.
One minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Corey's on pace for a 62 lap race. 1 lap faster than his last. Twenty seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt Kyle done. Blaine
Be done when
Shabarth
you
done.
cross the line.
Corey Hoff
Need
done.
the top 3 to stay
Robbie
up here.
Esplana done.
Corey, Sal, and Robbie.
All drivers are finished. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth done. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done.
up front. Dude, spot, stock. These things are tricky.
All right, guys, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. We will see everybody on Saturday and then next Tuesday. Practice is open for about 10 minutes if you guys want to run something.